Amazon releases new software updates every 11.6 seconds. Think about it. When was the last, and I'm going to address this because we're talking a lot about HR, that's where I spend my life, talent acquisition, workforce management, that's what we're here for. When was the last time you changed your job application? Think back. And I'm not talking about taking your job application and putting it on the internet, on a web page. I'm talking about fundamentally changing the way you hire. We are still asking for names and addresses and city and state and last 3 employers, last 3 references, all the education. 60 and 70-year-olds, you're asking for what high school did you graduate, who was the teacher, what was the address, what was the principal's number, what was your first boss, how did you make, why did you leave your job? And here we are with technology and the fast pace of change. In Amazon, this isn't what it will be in 2030. This is what it is 2 years ago. I don't know what it is today. But that's a statistic from 2 years ago that they changed their algorithm every 11.6 seconds. When you make a purchase, they collect that data and analyze it and adjust the algorithm. If you don't make the purchase and they make a recommendation and you don't accept that recommendation, and then someone else doesn't accept the recommendation and somebody else doesn't accept the recommendation, they say, this recommendation is not working. Every 11.6 seconds. That doesn't mean that that information gets digested, but I'm not sure by 2030 if that won't be the case. So we're going to talk about a lot, and both speakers earlier this morning, Andy and Valerie, talked about the pace of change. And I'm really going to drill that home, because what I fear, and I speak a lot to a lot of groups, and I spend a lot of time talking to a lot of people in this space, and then I also watch what's happening in business. Everybody understands that the pace of change is accelerating. Few people understand how fast it is accelerating. So we're going to spend a little bit of time just enforcing that, because that's the biggest challenge I believe we have.